Hey guys, it's Evil Aniki, and we're back here on my extra Aniki channel. This is mainly a channel for Nikke, and for anything too long for my main channel, and Nikke usually tends to be too long. But if you want to see more of me, you can check out my vlogs channel and maybe my gaming channel. I know this is a gaming channel, but I have another gaming channel that's shorter vids. In the description below, there's just a whole bunch of links down there for you to check out. You can check out my Twitch too. Sometimes I stream Nikke over there if you guys are interested. But let's get into the game today. The ReZero
That is a
re
victory,
recipe for
Nikke.
you part 2 is out today. I already did a little bit of my dailies, so we don't have to worry about that. But I'm gonna try. Oh my goodness, yeah. See, like I already did this, and this is a cool new poly skin. Oh my goodness, what is that? Is she? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo! That's a good skin.
Looks like I've been shedding a lot recently.
I do like the cheerleaders. Again, can't really see anything. I wish her hair was up in a bun or something. Love Polly. She is a great character to add to your team. She's very good. She like generates shields, and I think no, she doesn't heal, but she generates shields, which is really good. Um, but they also added in Rem here. So now we can roll for Rem. Before we roll for Rem, we got to get our bad juju out of the way. So, bad juju, bad juju, bad juju. Getting out of this, getting the bad juju out. Come on, bad juju. Get out of my life, bad juju. Yeah, look, there's all the bad juju. All bad juju's out. We've got so much to be able to roll for Rem. I'm really hoping to get Rem pretty easily here. Come on, Rem. Come on, Rem. Come on, Rem. Give me Rem. Oh, please be Rem. Please be Rem. Please be Rem. Oh, we got 3 SSRs. Oh my goodness.
Make you stronger.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's Rem. Oh my goodness. Praise be to the ReZero gods.
Rem, in the service of Margrave Mathers.
Oh my goodness. Oh god. Oh, it's a pilgrim. Oh, who are you gonna be? Dorothy probably?
I am a sword which renders raptures
We got a
asunder.
Scarlet.
Do not
Ooh.
wield me capriciously, for even my handle has a sharp edge.
Okay, we still got 1 SSR. Who do you think it's gonna be? I'm hoping... Oh my god, is it another Rem? Oh my god, we got 2 Rems! Woo!
In the service of Margrave Mathers.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even, my dudes. I need to take a picture of this. This is crazy. Oh my god. How? 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 What? How does that happen? That's wild. I mean, I got 2 Emilias pretty easy. I feel like the drop rates for these are so much easier. I mean, we got the bad juju out of the way. Do we want to try again? Let's go again. Let's go again. Come on, come on, Rem. Come on, Rem. Come on, give me another Rem. Oh, we didn't get anything good. Unfortunate. We could roll some more, but I don't think we need to. Let's check out. Let's check Rem out. Oh my goodness. So now we've got Rem, Ram, and Emilia. Oh my goodness. Rem taking a little bit to load in here. We can do a quick whip. We can do a quick whip on Ram too, probably. Yeah, there we go. And let's just limit break her right away.
Do you think I've caught up to my sister?
Oh my goodness. She's a water type. She has a machine gun. I don't actually know her skills. Let's take a look at her skills here. Skill 1, Leave It to Rem. Activates after landing 15 normal attacks in Demon Breath status. Affect Self. Attack up by 2.5%. Stacks for up to 30 times. And lasts for 10 seconds. Activates when using burst skill, affects all allies, shares HP recovery for 10 seconds. Okay, I mean, this skill doesn't say anything about HP recovery in general, but it says she so if I guess if I don't know, maybe if someone else's skill affects her, it heals everyone while this skill's going on. Skill 2, Rem the Healer, activates when entering battle, affects self, recovers 24.9% of attack damage as HP continuously. Okay, that's pretty good. And it's always activates when entering battle. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Activates when entering battle, affects self and 2 rocket launcher wielding ally units with the highest attack. Shares HP recovery continuously. Oh, so she's really good if you pair her with like Ram and another rocket, which I'm assuming is meant to be Emilia. Is Ram a rocket? I think Ram's a rocket. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, I mean, she works with Emilia. That's what I know. And then her burst skill is No Mercy from Rem. Affects self, Demon's Breath, critical rate up 7.4% for 10 seconds. And then affects all allies with rocket launcher, attack up by 30% of caster's attack for 10 seconds. Max ammunition capacity up 3 rounds for 10 seconds. And she is a 2. She's
Do
a
you
2
have
burst.
something important to bother?
And we've got an outfit for her, so let's just. Oh my goodness, this is a cute outfit. I don't have that outfit, but I do have this outfit. Um. Okay, it's not bad. I like the purse jiggle.
A maid cafe, you say? Who do they serve?
Interesting. Interesting, very interesting. Um. She seems pretty good. Let's see where she lands up after her burst skill gets. Okay, so she's stronger than Emilia, who is also burst 1 and level 9. That's insane. Um, Ram is stronger than both, though. What? She's not even Ram OP. So she works well with rockets, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Let's get some final gems here. Yippee! Okay, let's go to recipe for you. Let's do this, guys. Let's do login stamp. Oh, we get 3 more. Okay. We get all that, but let's wait a second for that, because I need...
Everyone, it's time to move.
Oh,
Everyone,
shiny.
it's time to move.
Oh, yes, we'll take
Everyone,
that.
it's time to move.
Okay, do we see the other shiny? Oh gosh, their text. I don't see it off the top of my head. Oh, I see it. It's over here.
It's time to move.
It's on the cooked food. Nice.
Everyone, it's time to move.
Okay, let's do story 2. Enter. The enter button is very disguised. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I need to go get my... I need to go to the shop. What am I doing, guys? I don't want to have to come back out here and break up the story like that for you guys. That would suck. Okay, get 10 of those. Now go back to story 2.
It's time to move.
Very cute. Very cute. Uh-huh. Okay, so we want Coco. Oh my goodness. Do we have another?
I'm inexperienced, but I'll do my best.
Um, I could put
You
an
can count
Amelia.
on me.
Oh, you know what? Who else? Who else has rockets? Why is Solene part of this? I don't understand. Or Mihara, or these it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'm thinking, who else is there? Maybe Aid is a rocket and I don't have her. Well, let's throw in. That's pretty good.
Can I wear your clothes on this mission, Commander?
Throw her in. And then let's see, who else would be good? Oh, I'm really kind of leaning towards maybe Naga.
Teacher, what are we learning today?
I hope I didn't save it. Gosh darn it.
I'm inexperienced, but I'll do my best. You can count on me.
I think I said you
Can I
and
wear your
Naga.
teacher? What are we learning today?
Yeah, I'm so overpowered, it don't matter. Okay, rewards look good. You're not getting extra... They don't... What? This is the bonus. They don't give you this stuff as part of the reward? That's crazy. Sometime later. The day of the competition at the Connoisseur's Mansion. Whoa, is this where the competition is being held? This place is massive. It still doesn't hold a candle to Roswell's mansion, but it seems to be the closest thing they have here. Where? That's the place where we live back in... That's the place we live in... Back in our world. Ram and Rem work inside the mansion, whereas I was there studying for the royal selection. I see. What kind of person is Rosewall? It's a bit hard to explain. Sometimes he seems weird, but other times he feels reliable. So great is his majesty. that it is impossible to put it into words. Uh-huh. I'll drop the subject. You say he is living in the mansion more, palatial than this? It must have been a challenge to keep everything in order. Not at all. There was no issue of any sort. That's because we have Rem on our side. You're telling me Rem handled the upkeep all by herself? Do not underestimate Rem. She is able to handle everything on her own, and can perform her tasks flawlessly. I could only do that because of Sister's assistance, and Subaru is also lending a big helping hand. Ah, yes, we mustn't forget about Subaru. He's working so hard. Right, I nearly forgot about Barusu. We'll have to teach him a lesson when we get back. You still highly believe Barusu is involved in our being transported here. There's no way he's not involved in this, in at least some capacity. You mustn't jump to conclusions, Ram. There is no way to know for certain if Subaru has anything to do with this. I haven't met this Subaru yet, but I'm starting to get a sense of how he's treated. Do you think it'll be okay to leave Subaru on his own? He must be looking for us right now. I hope he's not too sad. He's probably using the whole predicament as an excuse to slack off. We'll have to formulate an appropriate punishment for that as well. Rather than Barusu, I'm sure I'm more worried about Roswell and Beatrice. Let's win this competition quickly and head back to the mansion. Yes, by the time their conversation ended, we have reached the end of the long hallway. In front of us is a robot standing before a door which leads into the lobby. They have robots here? I don't remember them saying they've ever had robots in the Nikke world. Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay, yeah, these guys are robots. Interesting. Stop. Present your invitation. I take out the invitation from my pocket on which is written, "Present this invitation upon entering the competition hall. Each team is allowed a +1, for whom a supplementary invitation has been included therein. Identification chip confirmed. After passing the hallway, you may proceed straight to the lobby." The clamorous event, the clamorous grand entrance hall is filled with the gathering participants. Mwahahaha! That laugh sounds awfully familiar. "Now is my time to shine. Everyone will witness my true villainy." Yes, today we shall settle the score once and for all, Drake. How exactly are you two planning on achieving that? My villainous cuisine will pummel her puny heroic dish. My heroic cuisine will rise above her execrable villainous cuisine. But we're supposed to be on the same team. And how in the world is food villainous and heroic? I pretend I didn't see them. A villainous dish speaks for itself. Any fool knows that. And the same goes for the heroic dish. You would do well to remember that going forward. Fine. I guess it's my fault for asking. Let's just get out of here before we get roped into something. Do you know them? No. At least not today, I don't. On the other end of the reception area, various items foraged from the surface rest inside a display cabinet. Old bed sheets, a compass, and more line the shelves. Amongst the various collectibles, what catches Rem's eye is a beat-up pot. What are these things? These are ordinary objects from how life used to be up on the surface. They don't seem to have much value, certainly not enough to be put on display. They may not be valuable in a monetary sense, but they once meant a lot to someone. So putting them on display like this does have some meaning. Aid? Aid, good morning. Hey there. How have you all been? The whole squad is here, made for you. Represent. How'd they get in? Are they competing as well?
Time to show what a female student is capable of. I'll be back soon. Let's go, Coco.
Too easy. Too easy. That's so easy. This game is a cakewalk.
Everyone has worked incredibly hard.
I like her eyes. Hey Soda, hey Coco. What are you all doing here? How tragic, yesterday's friend has become today's enemy. Oh, how my heart breaks. Enemy? Us? Allow me to interpret. Made for You is also participating in the competition. So for today at least, we're in opposition to each other. Although I, of course, wish you the best of luck. I should have known. From the very beginning you seemed oddly well informed about this contest. We knew we would be participating, so of course we looked up the details. Why didn't you tell us? If you knew we were participating in the competition as well, would you have really allowed me to show you the ropes when it came to cooking? You see, that's why I didn't say anything. I know how good of a person... I know you're a good person and wouldn't want an unfair advantage. Thank you. For being so considerate. Don't worry about us, though. Working together with you just gave us plenty of time to practice ourselves. Yeah, we even managed to make some new additions to the menu at the cafe. You're all so kind, thank you. You don't have to thank us. We've got this in the bag. Ram, it's time to determine who the real pro maid is. There can only be one professional maid with pink hair, so I'm gonna come at ya hard. Sounds like you're taking this quite seriously. Very well. Like they say, go big or go home. We've signed up for this competition, so we might as well win. Agreed. Although I'm not exactly comfortable competing against our friends who helped us. We didn't come here to lose. May the best team win fair and square. Well said. Good luck, everyone. It'd be a bit awkward if we were to root for just one side. Good luck, everyone. Thank you. Hello, can you hear me? Is that a microphone? Look, someone's about to make a speech. A middle-aged man steps onto the podium. Can everyone hear me in the back? Yes, good. Now that everyone's here, allow me to begin the explaining a few of the guidelines. Much like the previous events, the gourmet magazine Perfect Cooking has prepared a unique theme for this year's competition. The theme is to create a dish which is invoked and invocative of the past. What a wonderful theme indeed. In the morning, each team will decide what dish to make and be given time to prepare their ingredients. In the afternoon, everyone will gather in the competition hall and finish their dish. As was previously stipulated, each team member will take turns cooking to complete one singular dish. The specific criteria we'll be using to judge the dishes will be made clear later. As for now, I simply wanted to express my gratitude to all the participants for attending. And now, let the competition begin! Okay, dude. You think they would put up the criteria for winning from the beginning?
Can't get these clothes dirty.
Oh.
You're so cute, Commander. I did it! It's all thanks to Rom's backup.
Rom! So this is the kitchen. Looks like we've already got all we need. Yeah, I've confirmed that. The cooking utensils are all ready to go, and we've got all sorts of top-notch Splendamin available to choose from. There won't be any issue on any of those fronts. We just walked in and you've already checked all these out? For someone who's been a maid as long as I have, you could say it's instinctual. What does that have to do with anything? Splendamin. Soda explained it to me when we were out grocery shopping. In terms of texture, it resembles a squishy dough. It doesn't inherently have any flavor. The food here is made by kneading together different Splendamin and incorporating other additives to enhance the flavor and aroma. If you do it right, apparently, you can end up with something pretty close to the real thing. If I'm not mistaken, even fruits and vegetables here are made using Splendamin. I used them when I was cooking before and didn't even notice. The pimento smelled exactly as how it should have. Come to think of it, Miss Emilia, sister, do you remember the theme of the competition? Yes, we have to make a dish that is evocative of the past. Sounds simple enough. I better wonder what exactly they're asking for. I presume they mean something that when you ate it, it brings back good memories, like all the delicious food Rem made for us. And Ram steamed potatoes. I never get enough of those spuds, especially when they are dipped in mayonnaise. Other than that, does anything come to mind for you? I close my eyes and reminisce. An old memory from up on the surface bubbles up. In the frigid cold, securing substance is your top priority. But I don't see anything edible. Look harder, then. Look harder, then. There are plenty of top-notch protein sources all around us. Tove catches a caterpillar. Like this little guy, for example. Is that actually okay to eat? Tove eyeballs the caterpillar intently. No, this isn't right. Huh? You're a human, whereas I'm a Nikke. You need this way more than I do. You don't have to do that. Tove plops the caterpillar in my hand. Somehow, I get the feeling that someone watching from afar with a scope is drooling. I'm not sure if that's the best memory to go with. Another memory, once again from up on the surface. These rations are are a precious commodity, so eat them sparingly. Snow White places something in my hand. Before I can recall more details, the memory goes hazy. That won't work either. Are you okay, Commander? I'm not sure. I think I've had enough reminiscing. I can see the pain in your face. Clara, how did you get in here? Hey there, Emilia. Did you get turned around again? You can't be here unless you're a participant. I came here because I have something to talk to you about. Oh? Yeah, and it's super important. I'd love to hear it, but we're in the middle of a competition. Is it okay to listen to it afterwards? But I've got a secret that'll help you win the competition for sure. Did you say secret? I think we ought to hear her out. I knew you'd be interested. If you really want to know, there's a story I have to tell you first. You may have heard of it. There's a story of the legendary seasoning. Legendary seasoning? This is the stuff out. This stuff is out of this world. If you put it into your cooking, it'll instantly become delicious. Really? So scrumptious that anyone who tastes it will beg for more. The knight who teamed up with my dad to save the princess, the Nikke who defeated the large rapture with my dad, even the explorer who sailed the high seas with my dad. They all fall instantly for my dad's cooking. My dad is a really amazing person. He's a chef, explorer, knight, and all-around hero. Cough, cough. It's crazy that something so magical actually exists in this world. I'd be interested in trying something made from this stuff. Me too. One of my greatest wishes is to dish. One of my greatest wishes is to taste a dish made from the legendary seasoning. A magic seasoning which everyone falls head over heels for. Sounds like a tall tale that Barusu would pull out of his rear. It's not made up. I've got evidence. Look at this. Clara shows us a picture of a restaurant. This is the day we came back down to the Ark after doing some exploration on the surface. My dad said he hid the legendary seasoning here. There's a number written on the back of the photo. Are these the restaurant's coordinates? Seems so. This must be where the legendary seasoning is hidden. Laplace. Didn't expect to run into you in a place like this, Bertie. How long have you been there? I was moseying on by and I heard the words legendary seasoning hit my ears, and so I naturally had to listen in. However, I soon realized that I was eavesdropping, which is hardly a virtuous deed, and so I decided to let my eavesdropping be known. Like a true hero should. Admitting to it doesn't make it any better. Most strikingly, this little girl said this seasoning was used by a great hero, so I am naturally curious to learn more about it. I shall make it my mission to see that this hero's legacy lives on. Hold on. Off I go. Laplace dashes outside. Too late. This is bad. I mustn't let the hero secure the victory. Everyone follow me, I'll stop her. Mwahaha! Drake also dashes out. Those fools. They left without even looking at the coordinates. I'm glad someone said it. I knew today was going too smoothly. Hold that photo up still for a second, will you? I'm gonna jot down the coordinates. Huh? Got it. Catch you later, cutie. After quickly jotting down the coordinates, Maxwell also makes a swift exit. Oh no, the other lady is gonna steal the legendary ingredients. Did I make a mistake? You did nothing wrong. Also, it's not as if they were eavesdropping on purpose. They must have accidentally overheard us while passing by. Clara looks depressed. All right. That's it. Ram, let's go find that legendary seasoning. We're going to use it to make a dish for Clara. Getting our hands on it might also increase our chances of winning the competition. If it'll help tip the odds in our favor, I see no reason not to go for it. However, this is assuming everything that Clara told us is true. I'm on board as well. Let's hurry and go hunt down the legendary seasoning. Okay, it's not too far from here, so I'll guide you. Just in case, I should send the coordinates to Rappy beforehand.
Time to show what a female student is capable of.
Yeah, show us your student prowess. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
The surface. The weather is nice. It doesn't seem that any raptures are going to show up, at least not for now. Amongst the warm sunlight and cool breeze, there is a hodgepodge of rapture debris scattered everywhere. I mean, this field doesn't have any raptures in it. You call this peaceful? That initial group that rushed off must have taken care of all the raptors in that area. Mattis is helping us clear a path. Even so, we never knew when a rapture might pop up. I'll be on the lookout. Leave it to me. Okay, I'll leave it to you. Yawn. Ram, you seem awfully lackadaisical for being up on the surface. That's because I have full faith in Ram. Hey, Miss Emilia, sister, do you see that over there? What are they doing? A moment later. Mwahaha, it's about time you all showed up. I have stopped Laplace dead in her tracks, just like I promised. Drake is proudly standing while restraining Laplace. Let me go! I can't allow the legendary seasoning to fall into the hero's hands. That seasoning should be used in a villain's dish. If all you do is stand here and hold me back, you won't be able to get the legendary seasoning either. Well, we can't have that. Thud, Drake releases Laplace. That legendary seasoning is mine. Drake then moves as if to start outrunning. Oh, no, you don't. Laplace leaps onto Drake and holds her back. Let me go. I can't allow the legendary seasoning to fall into a villain's hands. That seasoning should be used in a hero's dish. Tisk. If all you do is stand there and hold me back, you won't be able to get the legendary seasoning either. Well, we can't have that. Drake releases Laplace. That legendary seasoning is mine. After coming closer, we encounter Maxwell staring at Drake and Laplace in disbelief. What in the world is going on here? I was wondering the same thing myself. Frankly, I also want to know why they are participating in a cooking competition in the first place. Let me go. You're the one holding on to me. Oh, you're right. I can't allow the legendary season to fall into a hero's hands. Is it okay to leave them like this? It'll be fine. They'll eventually tire themselves out. A moment later. Huff, huff. Oh, look. Huff, huff. I have a suggestion. Fine, I'll humor you. How about we find a way to settle who gets the seasoning first, fair and square? Ha! Do you really think you can beat me? Very well, you're on. Hero, dash! What? She just took off running. I thought she was supposed to be a hero. This is bad. We can't let them have the sneezing be all to themselves. Rem. Yes, this is starting to become more trouble than it's worth. I think we should tag along as well, cutie. Fine. All of us take off running. Can we take a break? I'm struggling to keep up. We're really screwed the pooch here. At this rate, they're gonna leave us behind in the dust. Ram sighs with exasperation while being carried by Rem. You're a commander. I'm sure you've formulated a few ideas to get us out of the situation, right? How is the person being carried the first one to run out of stamina? No matter. Fortunately for us, Rem's stamina makes up for it. Come now, we have to catch up to the other before they take all the legendary seasoning. Speaking of which, what dish are you thinking of making with the seasoning? We haven't decided yet. A dish which is evocative of the past? What would it be? Beg your pardon, Miss Emilia, but my opinion differs from yours. As the one in charge of culinary affairs at the mansion, I have given this matter some serious thought. The meals here have been quite different from those we have in Laguncia. That tells me that our cooking would never evoke any past memories for the people here. I think you have a point. You won't be able to invoke someone's memories with a brand new dish. Precisely. I've mulled it over. And I think we should make a dish that we've eaten together with people we've encountered thus far. They did help us create some lovely memories. Okay. I think I have no objections either. And there's one particular dish we've all had a bunch of during our time here. So it's decided what you're making? Yes, we'll be making curry. Curry? Curry? They're making curry?
Time to show what a female student is capable of.
What are we on? We on level 4 or 5?
Open up and say Commander. This is pretty close to our practice drills.
This is pretty close to our practice drills. That boss stood no chance against my armored Nikkes.
I'm glad you're safe. Everyone has
That was
worked
4.
incredibly hard.
So we're going on to 5. This place certainly lives up to its name. It's completely decimated. It's a desolate place, that's for sure. There are traces of previous inhabitation, but everything has collapsed. Did you say that before? That the people of this world had their homes stolen from them by the Raptures? That's why you're all living underground. That's right. Hearing about it is one thing, but seeing it is another. How long until we reach the destination? According to the coordinates Clara gave us, it should be right in front of us. That's not possible. Us? On the other hand, on that at least we can agree. There's no way the legendary seasoning can be fake. I recognize that voice. It's the person from before all the commotion. I think we've arrived at the right place. Off in the distance of the badgering voices, a restaurant can be seen. And from the restaurant, the Matter Squad is bickering amongst themselves. All right, I'm going to explain this one more time, nice and slowly. I analyzed the ingredients, and it's just an ordinary black pepper, okay? There's nothing special about it in any way. Maxwell, there's something you're not taking into consideration. And what's that? That's impossible for the legendary seasoning to just be ordinary pepper. What's going on? Cutie, can you help me out here? We've all been at this for ages now, and it seems... So you found the legendary seasoning? Yes, but... You bet we found it. Laplace produces a bag of ordinary ground black pepper, and shakes it. It seems that this so-called legendary seasoning is nothing more than plain black pepper. So you're saying Clara lied to us? I suppose, yes. Impossible. This must be the legendary seasoning. That's impossible for the legendary seasoning to just be ordinary pepper. Drake, let us use this opportunity to show Maxwell just what we can make with this. A fine heroic dish. That's a fine idea. You're gonna eat crow, Maxwell. Once you taste my villainous dish, you'll never want to eat anything else for the rest of your life. Let's have a match and see who finishes their dish first. Alright, you're on. Hero, exit! What? She just took off running. I thought she was supposed to be a hero. Laplace and Drake disappear from view. I apologize for my fellow squad mates' moronic behavior. I presume this is what you all came here for? Maxwell hands me a bag of pepper to Emilia. I figured something like this would happen, so I kept some on me. Those morons don't know the first thing about how to use seasoning. Considering how much trouble we went through to get this, it might as well be used by someone who actually needs it. Thank you so much. We'll put it to good use. It really is just ordinary pepper. Whatever. Anyway, I better not leave those knuckleheads on their own. See you later. See you later. Maxwell runs off in the direction where Laplace and Drake disappeared. I thought it would be bad if they found it first, but they're kind people. What do you guys call this again? Pepper? Pepper. I wonder what it tastes like. Amelia opens the lid and pours a small amount on her palm. The smell is... That's... Achoo! The sound of Ram sneezing resonates up towards the blue sky. Oh no, raptors are attacking because of her sneeze!
Let's do this! This is pretty close to our practice drills. Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick. Let's give you... Fast reload. I did it! It's all thanks to Rom's backup.
The time for preparing the ingredients has passed, and the afternoon has arrived. An announcement rings out, instructing everyone to present to gather in the lobby. Emilia, did you bring back the legendary seasoning? We've got it right here. With this, we'll be able to make you a delicious curry. Yippee! Hello, can you hear me? Oh, I think it's about to start. Can everyone hear me in the back? Good. The time given for preparing the ingredients has come to an end. It's now time to cook using the ingredients that you've prepared. As mentioned before, the theme of this competition is to make a dish which is evocative of the past. May all the team leaders please go and wait in the kitchen. In case anyone did not hear me earlier, I will repeat one more time how the process will go. The time given for preparing the ingredients, Ram, you're up first, right? That's correct. I hope you make great curry. I'll be cheering for you. As will I. Leave it to me. Failure isn't in my vocabulary. Ram struts into the kitchen with the utmost confidence. As the team leaders gather in the kitchen, numbers appear on the scoreboard in the center of the room. That's the time limit. They haven't allotted each person much time to cook. We'll each have to be efficient. All right, everyone, start your cooking. As the connoisseur shouts, the timer starts winding down, and Ram jumps into action, peeling her ingredients. My role is to make sure everything is prepared. That way Miss Amelia and Rem can focus purely on cooking. There isn't much time. I'll cut the ingredients into small pieces so they'll better absorb all the seasoning. In no time, a bevy of well-prepared ingredients are arranged neatly in front of Ram. That should be enough. It was tough. Next up, I've got to make a spice mix that will influence the flavor of the curry. First, some of this, and then this. Ram dips the tip of her finger into the black powder, and we procured from up on the surface, and it tastes. This is high-quality pepper. What was it that they call it here? Pepper? At any rate, calling it legendary seasoning is absurd. Even if it's high quality, it's still just pepper. All that talk about how one taste would be enough to captivate anyone? No such seasoning exists. I knew those stories Clara's dad made up were just placate of her. Anyway, what should I do now? The recipe we learned from Made For You doesn't have any pepper in it. If we want to make a delicious curry, we should stick closely to the recipe. Ram regards the black pepper in a deep, contemplative. Ram, let's go find that legendary seasoning. We're going to use it to make a dish for Clara. I can't go against Miss Amelia. It's a good thing that I'm the one to start. She should have had all sorts of trouble handling the spice. If we use this so-called pepper, it might be a little spicy, but it'll be sure to enhance the flavor. Oh, right. I should also steam the potatoes. 2, 1, 0. Time's up. We'll move on to the next person. Well done, Ram. I'm up next. I prepared everything, Miss Amelia. I leave the rest to you. Thanks, Ram. All right, first up, let's stir-fry the vegetables and meat. Amelia gives a quick scan of the ingredients Ram had prepared, then launches herself into cooking without hesitation. Despite her techniques being somewhat awkward, Amelia managed to stir-fry the ingredients properly, reciting the instructions out loud as she does so. Just the right amount. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Oh, field change. What are we doing?
Everyone, it's time to move. Everyone, it's time to move. Everyone, it's time to move.
They're doing a little dance.
Everyone, it's time to move. 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 Everyone, it's time to move.
Okay. Oh no, soda!
Everyone, it's
Soda!
Everyone,
No!
it's time to move.
No, soda!
Everyone, it's time to move.
Was that it?
Here. Everyone, it's time to move. Everyone, it's time to move.
What happened?
Everyone, it's time to move.
Oh, they're coming back out. Soda!
Everyone, it's time to move.
Look at them go. Look at all these idols, or these people cheering for them like they're idols. Look at him go. Look at him go. I've seen people do this in IRL. Like, it's crazy. It's good. It seems like a good workout. I'm more on these guys' board. Like, look at this. They're just doing typical things. This guy's going crazy. Oh, it just repeats. Okay. Was there a reason for the field change?
Everyone, it's time to move.
On to level 6. In the waiting room, several dishes are installed on one side of the wall, in which broadcast footage of the competition venue. Emilia seems to be doing fine. She has a complete understanding of how to adjust the heat and the amount of ingredients. It would appear that all your hard work paid off. Have you been spying on us a secret? Should we hand you over to the ACPU? There you are, sister. You're amazing out there. I expected nothing less. I'll do my best to measure up. I'm sure you'll do just fine. Well done. I only did what I was asked of me. More than that, I think I'm onto something. I'll be back. Take care of Miss Emilia for me, Rem. What? Huh? Where are you going? You should know better than to pester a girl about where she's going. Ram browses through the collectibles in the lobby. In order to get back to our world, I need to secure something in this mansion. If what I heard is true, there's a high chance that would be an item from Luguncia. It must be displayed here somewhere. Ram passes by a dented pot, a worn-out bed sheet, and a compass before stopping in front of a book. How did you? A golden dragon is etched on the cover. The fairy tale book that was in the mansion. That must be it. Excuse me. Excuse me, are you lost by any chance? I believe you should be in the waiting room, should you not? I just found these items intriguing and was browsing. Are you interested in my collection? It's been a long time since I met someone with such good taste. Most people find my hobby absurd, that I'm collecting useless scraps of junk. There certainly doesn't seem to be much rhyme or reason to the collection. If it weren't for your personal interest in them, I doubt they'd be worthy of display. I'm also dubious as to their monetary value. Ha ha ha, I see you don't beat around the bush. Perhaps, but I don't intend to criticize someone else for their hobbies. Where did you get this book? Oh, you mean this? Considering it came from the surface, it's in pristine condition, don't you think? It's written in characters I've never seen before, so I'm unable to decipher it. My daughter was terribly curious about what's inside the page, but I was unable to read it to her. May I ask if you've seen this book before? No, I haven't. It's just it reminded me something who can't read to save his life. Very well. Everyone has the right to keep some stories to themselves. If you're interested, I could share some of the stories behind the items exhibited here. Oh, that's okay. I obtained that compass there in order to aid in my search for ancient underwater ruins. With zero awareness of Ram's evident disinterest, the connoisseur exceedingly launches into another story. If you take a closer look at the bedsheet over here, you'll see one of the ends is slightly burnt. It ended up this way because I blew up 3 beds while duking it out with a huge rapture. Why do you need to detonate beds while fighting with a rapture? The connoisseur works his way through each item until he stops in front of the dented pot. The knight was attempting to rescue the princess, and just when all hope seemed lost, bang, he used his pot. Used it how? To knock out the rapture, of course. He therefore bought himself some time and was able to rescue the princess safely. To rescue the princess? Yeah, okay. The knight and the princess escaped the castle and lived happily ever after. And that's how the story ends. What do you think? Sounds like a fairy tale for children. Ha ha ha, you got me. The tale told by the connoisseur is one that Ram realizes she had heard before. What? Seriously? I'm confused.
I can't believe I'm already about to graduate. This is pretty close to our practice drills. I did it! It's all thanks to Rom's backup. Let's do this! You're so cute, Commander.
Yeah, beat those raptures. Use the pots to beat the raptures. Woo!
For a professional maid, this is a piece of pudding.
Now that I've shown you around, we should be getting back. It's nearly time for the teams to switch members. Before that, can I ask you something? What is it? Aid told me everything. The items displayed here are some things that belong to people from the past and were used in everyday life. They weren't used for something extraordinary like those in the adventuring stories Clara kept rattling about. Haha, you're quite perceptive. What's behind you spinning all those yarns? Why make up all those stories? The point? I have a daughter. She's sick, so she can't be active as other children. So you don't have to worry, it's nothing life-threatening. It's just that she has to spend most of her time at home and so she gets bored easily. To abate that, I started telling her stories. It was about the time when I began collecting discarded objects from up on the surface and assigning them these sweeping backstories. She really took to the stories that I was telling her, and so she spends much of her time here in this lobby looking at my collection. Ha ha ha. Yes, the stories may not be true, but if someone enjoys the telling of them, does that not give them value? Rather than the strict vermicitude of the story, I believe what matters more are the feelings put into it. This is the first time I've ever said this out loud, but I believe I write for perfect cooking and organize cooking competitions for a very similar reason. Even if a dish is made from Splendiman, it isn't real per se. As long as someone enjoys eating it, I say there's no difference between it and any other dish. Does that answer your question? A moment later, the hallway in front of the waiting room. Sister, I'm back. It'll be my turn soon, so I'd better head to the kitchen. How did Miss Emilia do? She followed what she's learned and made some delicious curry. I'll do everything in my power not to let either of you down. You big goof. With your skills, there won't be any issue. Just do what you always do. And you'll end up with something scrumptious. When you put it that way, everything should go smoothly. But if we want to get back to Laguncia, we have to win the competition. The other participants are churning out amazing dishes as well, so I can't rest on my laurels and make the usual. We need to put our heart into this while we're cooking and think about who will be eating it when it's done. It's also important that we lavish the ingredients with just as much attention. However, the ingredients here are all made with Splendiman, as in they're not real. I wonder if we'll be able to produce a meaningful dish. Yes, the stories may not be true, but if someone enjoys telling them, does that not give them value? Rather than the stricter... Okay, I'm not reading this again. Okay, dude. You keep your chin up, Rem. Whether it's real or fake, it doesn't matter. Dishes made with Splendiman can be just as delicious as any other. Take that curry you made while you were practicing. You could truly taste the love and care you'd put into it. Sister, so hold your head high. This time, everyone will be able to sense the emotions you're conveying in the dish. Yes. This is what they get for listening to a kid, man.
Can't get these clothes dirty. I'll be back soon.
Oh, her gun heats up. It's like red. That's cool. You don't really see it though, huh? You only really see it when she pulls it back.
I'm glad you're safe. Everyone has worked incredibly hard.
Bubble. Emilia tosses the fried ingredients into the boiling water. Not too much, not too little. Just the right amount. She then pours in the milk, adds the spices, and stirs it all with a ladle. I've got to envision the people I'm making this for. I've got to make it delicious for them. Oh, I should make the curry separate from this one. The smell of curry wafts up the air. Smells delicious. All the cooking has made me hungry. Wait, Rem, it's time for us to switch. Whoa, the time went by so fast. I had no idea I was so focused on my cooking. How is it, Rem? I worked really hard on it. It's delicious. Really? Definitely. It's loads better than the one you made before. The spices are spot on. I'm glad. In that case, you can take over from here. I've got this. Rem takes the ladle from Emilia with a smile. After Emilia leaves, Rem checks the time remaining. I have enough time. Time to bring this home. There aren't any fundamental issues with the taste, so all I've got to do is some minor tweaks with the seasoning. After that, I'll be finished. I'll whip up some side dishes for the curry. After a quick assessment of the situation, Rem sets about finishing the curry. She balances the flavor perfectly by adding in the spices and milk that Ram had prepared, and sets about making various accompanying side dishes. Rem smoothly carries out her role. I should use some of those cute plating techniques the Made for You squad taught me. Just as the allotted time is approaching its end, Rem fills the plate with curry and carefully decorates it with vegetables and cheese. All done. With that final flourish, Emilia, Rem, and Ram's curry was complete. 2, 1, 0. Time's up. All the cooking stops here. Thank you everyone for your hard work. The cooking portion of the competition comes to a close. Now, only the judging remains. Oh boy.
To teach them some manners. This is pretty close to our practice drills. This uniform is so comfortable. Hold on. For a professional maid, this is a piece of pudding.
Restaurant. Now, let us commence with the judging. Typically, the evaluation would be done by myself and the other officials at Perfect Cooking. However, the theme of this competition is dishes which are invocative of the past, is it not? In honor of that theme, we've decided to let all the participants and officials gathered here to taste and evaluate the completed dishes. So, from here on, feel free to wander around and both taste and evaluate the dishes made by other teams and submit your feedback. They're really switching up how the evaluation will be done. That's fine with me. The other dishes look positively mouth-watering. First off, I want to try the curry you guys made. Is it okay with you? Of course, but before that, I have a person I want to invite. Would that be okay? Yeah, get the sick little girl to come stick her fingers in the curry before anyone else. Hello. We keep running into each other today. Emilia told me, Clara, you want to try a dish made with the legendary seasoning, isn't that right? Yep. Well, here you are, Clara. Curry made with the one and only legendary seasoning. Whoa, is that a cat? So cute. The curry offered by Emilia is topped with a cat-shaped pile of vegetables and cheese. The cat is called Puck. He's like a father to me. A cat who is like a father? How intriguing. Can I try this curry now? Please, we made it for you after all. Clara eats a spoonful of curry. It's delicious. Phew. I'm glad you like it. How could I not? You guys are super awesome cooks. Oh, right. Was the legendary seasoning where my dad said it would be? Ah, yes. I'm sure you're quite curious about that. Well, then let me tell you a story. It was a story of the adventure up at the surface to find the legendary seasoning. Emilia proceeds to regale Emilia about the trials and tribulations we encountered on the way to obtain the legendary seasoning. I think it's supposed to say Emilia begins to regale Clara about I think they got the names messed up there. This legendary seasoning seems to have quite an effect on people. But it's just pepper. What was it you guys called it again? Pepper? Yeah, just ordinary black pepper. Although it's of fine quality, it's just ordinary black pepper, so what's the point in boring her with that story? Still, it doesn't change the fact that the dish you fall in love with after one taste? That's because Emilia's sister and I all poured our hearts into making it. In other words, the feeling you put into it is more important than the ingredients. Exactly. Now that we've tried the curry, should we check out what everyone else made? While trying out the dishes made by other teams we encountered made for you. Thank you to Aid's teaching. We were able to make delicious curry. Thank you. Haha, I didn't do anything special. Miss Soda, can I try this? Sure, although Omni Rice isn't exactly my forte. Hold on, I'll spray some ketchup on it for you. And for Ram as well. Seeing the two teams share their respective dishes is a heartwarming sight. The curry is delicious. I followed your advice and thought about the people who made it, who would be eating it as I worked on it. Haha, the finest recipe of all. Yippee! Come to think of it, we have to thank the person who shared the legendary seasoning with us in the first place. You mean Maxwell? I think she's over there. Behold my villainish dish! Is this a cake? Where did my heroic dish go? That lump of coal, I threw it away. Coal? I poured my heart and soul into that. Whatever. The important thing is that you need to try my villainish dish. Absolutely not. Who would want to eat such a... It's good. Naturally, that's because I used some of the legendary seasoning. I'd set out to make barbecue. How did it turn into a cake? Ugh. Let's maybe express our gratitude next time. How come? They seemed friendly enough. Yeah, I don't want to deal with them. 1 hour later in the lobby. They're about to announce the results. I'm nervous. Fingers crossed for us to win. As soon as Emilia finishes speaking, the connoisseur comes up to the podium. We've just finished reviewing the evaluations all of you sent in. Once again, I would like to express my gratitude to everyone who participated in this contest. And now, on to the results. I will announce the top 5 contestants, starting with 5th place and moving up. Okay. But first, some raptures.
A professional maid always protects her master.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
So we're going on to 11. All of the rankings here have been announced and the cooking competition has come to an end. Oh. As for the delicious aroma that filled the competition hall has gradually dissipates, an upswelling of emotions come to take its place. Congratulations on the victory. The omni rice was delicious. I'll have to try harder next time. Oh no, that's not... You don't have to. Well, thank you for congratulating us. The curry was the best. Once and for all, I can finally admit it. You, Ram, are truly a professional maid. You created an amazing dish. Emilia, you performed particularly well. Your skills have improved by leaps and bounds in such a short time. A compliment from Aid. I'm so happy. I guess all that hard work was worth it. Still, we weren't able to win. It's a pity. Joy, regret, and other conflicting emotions all intertwine. Emilia, Rem, and Ram's faces are lined with disappointment at being the runner-up. Even if we call out the judges for having messed up taste buds, we really can't change the outcome, can we? Then, that's just how it goes. But since we found our goal, we have to do everything we can. If you really want to know, may I have a moment? I have something I want to say to all of you. Following the connoisseur, we are led into the innermost room of the mansion. Inside that room, hello again. Hello! Clara lies peacefully in bed. Allow me to introduce my daughter, Clara. So you're Clara's dad? I had no idea. Clara enjoyed your curry so much that I wanted to personally thank you. I apologize if you coming here was any trouble. No, thank you for telling us she likes our curry. The reason Clara particularly enjoyed your curry was that you brought back some pleasant memories for her. It did? Yes, my dad and I used to go camping in the park, and we'd always make curry then, when we did. Ha ha, that's right. And the fact that the curry back then had all those nice memories made it even more delicious. Dad, can we go camping again? Of course we can, when you recover. Okay, I'll get better soon, I promise. That would make me very happy, my dear. Clara, Dad needs to talk with these people for a moment. Can you wait here? Yippee! Everyone's saying yippee. Shall we continue our conversation outside? I apologize again for calling you all here. I know how busy you are. I simply had to thank you in person. I can't recall the last time I saw Clara eat with such relish. Has she been sick for a long time?
Her symptoms have improved a lot, so you don't have to worry. The doctors said she'll recover soon. I'm glad to hear all that. All of her coughing's fit. I'm glad to hear that. All of her coughing fits seem to be taking a lot out of her, and it had me worried. It's understandable. Although she's much better than she was before. It's been years since she last had a hearty appetite. At first, I thought it was because she ate delicious food. That if she ate delicious food in the cooking competition, her appetite might come back. But not even that was enough to make her appetite return. I was on the verge of giving up. I never thought ever give. I never thought I'd get. I never thought I'd ever get to see Clara act this way again. So thank you. Well and truly thank you. While shedding tears and thanking us profusely, the connoisseur takes out a book. On the cover, there is a golden dragon. Sister, isn't that the fairy tale book Subaru used to use for studying? I believe so. I noticed you had your eyes on this before. Even though you said it was your first time seeing it, I could tell from your glance that it meant something to you. I know it isn't much, but consider it my repayment for making my daughter so happy once again. The fact that Curry brought you all back, all those nice memories, but made it even more delicious. I will hold on to it. I have a daughter. She's sick, so she can't be active as other children. You don't have to worry. It's not blah, 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 blah. This is a flashback. Flashback. We already read this. Can I spend some time with Clara? Certainly. You said she was curious about the contents of this book, right? I can translate. I would be honored. And that's the end of the story. What do you think? It's always fun hearing a new story for the first time, although there were hard to understand parts in the middle. Still, thanks for telling it to me. You should thank Emilia. I was only planning to give a little overview of the story. Don't mention it. I also wanted to read this book to Clara. A super big thank you to you. All right, I'll head back now. You're leaving already? Clara, you're not completely recovered yet. The cooking competition today must have worn you out. You should rest now. It's really late. We've got to go back home now, Clara. We've been away for a long time. Everyone is probably worrying about us. I see. Will we see each other again? Our home is very far away. So we're not sure when we can come here again. Still, don't worry. We'll always remember you, Clara. After getting home, we'll try and figure out a way to see you again. There are many more stories you have to tell us, after all. When that time comes, be sure to have plenty of stories prepared for us. I sure will. I'll go on all sorts of adventures with my dad and tell you all about them. Next time, let's bring Barusu too. He gets along with kids. Okay, but in order for all this to happen, you've got to rest and become healthy, okay? Okay, I promise. As I see Emilia and Clara making a promise, and Rem and Ram as they stood with looks of contentment, an unfortunate thought came to my mind. That our time was quickly drawing to a close. Aww.
I'll protect you. Fast reload. This uniform is so
This is 11.
comfortable.
This is level 11, so the next level will be the boss, and it'll be over.
Just a moment.
Let's send these rezero people back home.
Phew. This is pretty close to our practice drills.
Is it now? Oh, that was cute.
Get ready.
Ooh.
You asked for this. I thank you for
Ooh.
it. Time to go all out.
Did she have a thing on her? What was that?
Professional maid. This is a piece of pudding.
A few days later. That fairy tale book you brought us is emanating strong concentration of D-Wave. Just as D-Wave emits from the bodies of those brought from another world, it seems the same also applies to objects brought from another world. So, everything the gate manifests from its dreams emanates D-Wave.
Correct. Although, to be fair, that might not be the greatest importance right now. Based on our investigation of that book, we've confirmed that the D-Wave emanating from that book, emanating from the point to a set of specific coordinates on the surface. They seem to be identical to the coordinates of the D-Wave originated. I'm sure you understand the significance of that. The book is directing us to the location of the Gatekeeper. Yes, and it seems that time has come to put this D-Wave anomaly once and for all. Put an end to this D-Wave anomaly once and for all. Much like last time, awakening the Gatekeeper should resolve the situation. I'll send you the coordinates. Understood. I'll leave the rest to your discretion. So all we gotta do is awaken this Gatekeeper? Yes. To put it simply, once the Gatekeeper's awakened, you'll all be returned to where you came from. We're almost there, so keep your chin up. Rappy, how much longer until we reach the destination? We'll be arriving soon. Everyone keep your weapon at the ready. I don't think I've seen that background before. We've arrived. That big lug is sleeping as soundly as ever. That's the Gatekeeper? It's leagues larger than any rapture we've seen up until this point. Don't psych yourself out too much. Just think of it as a sleeping rapture. I don't think we can approach it further because of the shield. Master, what should we do now? Last time wasn't there a loud bang sound? Ah, it's coming out. The Gatekeeper appears in midair. Gatekeeper? Commander, permission to engage. Granted. Initiating combat. Encounter.
Let's go, Cocorella. Get ready. Feast your eyes on what a student can do.
Well, this is going to end very fast. Oh.
Fast reload. Phew.
Easy. Easy peasy lemon pie.
Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
Yep. Boom. The gatekeeper collapses to the ground. At the same time, the shielding blocking our path vanishes as well. Look. Looks like it's time. Well, looks like it's up now. Just like Neon said, the Gatekeeper awoken from the slumber, lumbers around and looks about. Bang. In an instant, it leaps up and disappears from sight. It escaped just like before. That means it's time to go back. Sister, you're shining. Don't act so surprised. I've been a radiant person. As are you. That's not what I meant. You're literally glowing. Miss Emilia, too. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with us physically, though. Whoa, you're right. That means you are ready to go back home. Sorry that you had a rough time of it while you were here. Time for goodbye already? How sad. We put you all through a lot. At least it wasn't boring. We had a good time, too. Be sure to think of us from time to time. We will. Tell Coco bye for me. And say thank you to Miss Soda. And Aid and Clara as well. We'll be sure to tell them you said hello. And Rappy, Anise, Neon, thank you so much. It's because of you that we're able to go home. I will pray that someday all of you will be able to leave the Ark and go home. I know that one day we will. Thank you for helping us. Goodbye. Everyone be safe. I'll be thinking of you. Goodbye. Let's meet again if the opportunity arises. Goodbye. It's been fun. They never said goodbye to me, the commander. The heck? Emilia, Rem, and Ram disappear into a burst of light. Huh, this is the part I always hate. Well, with every meeting, there is a farewell. Let's head back, Commander. All right.
For professional maid.
Okay, guys. Well, that's the end of the event. I think there's probably another cutscene at the end of the hard mode. I don't usually film that for myself, guys. What is this?
Everyone,
Oh,
it's
that's...
time to move.
Oh, that's
Everyone,
this.
it's time to move.
So if you guys want to see the last cutscene, usually there's one at the end of the hard mode. That's up on you guys to check out yourselves or find on another channel. I don't do it because it's like 5 minutes. Like, not even 5 minutes. Like it's just not worth
It's time to move.
making a video about, unfortunately.
Everyone, it's time to move.
If it was longer, maybe. Are they gone from the kitchen now? I wonder.
Welcome, Master.
Come on in. Let's give you a little bit of resting here. Okay, go up here. Handle this. Oh, it's a bunny. Okay, nice. The dog usually always has the legendary one. So does Commander. Okay, what do you want? You want a bunny? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Okay, rest up for a second. Okay. 1, 2. Awesome. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. I can't, man. I saw a video with that meme today. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh, I messed up one. No. Oh, so close. That was pretty good. Claim my daily here. I like how they're giving out the gems as a daily. Because, I mean, what? If this event goes on for 20 days and you get 30 a day, that's like... I don't know, like... 6,000? That's not bad. I think, right? Okay, well that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to come at you with the next Nikke video after this event. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm assuming they might do an April Fool's Day event again this year, because they had one last year. So I might have like a short one-off video for that, because last year's was pretty short, but it was fun. They had what's her name, the communications girl as like the main focus of it. I don't know if they'll bring back the same event, because they haven't been bringing back the same events from previous years. It's been mainly like new events, but like they put all the old events into like the archives mode, or the, what, I don't know what it's called. But that's it for today. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out my other channels. My main channel is Evil Anarchy. I do a lot of vlogs and normal YouTube videos over there. And bye-bye now. Bye. Bye.